Okay, Mr. Robbins is back today we're going to get into learning about some of the tools and what you're going to be using when you get back to school here. I know for most of you this is all going to be new because we didn't go over much last year, even in sixth grade. But when you get back, we'll have to use some of the different tools to cut out things. We use a scroll saw a lot to make different projects and stuff. So today I just want to introduce you to a few of the different type of tools. The first is called the awl, and this awl just has a sharp point on it. This is used like when you need to start before you drill something, you put it down, you hit it on the wood, and that puts a dent in the wood right there. So when the drill bit comes down, it doesn't wander off it over in here. It stays right where you put the hole and drills the hole right there. This is called an awl, A-W-L, awl. The next one is kind of big to fit underneath here. Milo can't get far enough away for taping, but this is called a handsaw. And as you can see, a handsaw, most of you probably have one of these around. This is used for cutting wood to rough length. Though it may say you need 25 inches of wood, you might want to cut it off at 27 and then use some other machines that are more accurate. When you get back, I'll show you how to use the handsaw to cut off pieces to rough length. The next one here is straight slot screwdriver. Now, this is not a flathead screwdriver. It's a straight slot screwdriver. When I order screws, I order straight slot screws. This is used to tighten and loosen straight slot screws. And I'll show you one that has a different head on it tomorrow. But right now, this is a straight slot screwdriver. And they come in various lengths and everything. Next is the adjustable wrench. And the adjustable wrench is this tool right here. This is used to tighten and loosen various size nuts and bolts. This slides right here to make it different size, and you can use it to tighten and loosen nuts and bolts. Next is a claw hammer, and the claw hammer here, as you can see, the claw hammer has a claw on it on the back here. This is used to pull nails with. Then it has a face on it here used to pound nails. And we have several types of hammers, so you can't just call it a hammer. The next tool is a rubber mallet, and this is used like a lot in when you're trying to move something over and you need to pound on a little bit, but you don't want to mess up your wood. Maybe you got a piece of plywood you got to move over a little bit. You can use this to pound on it, and it's not going to mar up the wood. Rubber mallet. Next would be an auger bit, and we have several different types of drill bits too. These auger bits are generally used to drill bigger holes. Okay, this one fits in a brace, what's called a brace, and I'll show you in the next couple of days what a brace is and how it's used. But these are usually used to drill bigger holes. Sometimes you see these on the back of tractors or utility trucks to drilling down in the ground to put in a utility pole or a fence post or something like that. So you've seen these before. Auger bit, A-U-G-E-R, auger bit. Next up is the hacksaw, and the hacksaw is another type of saw here. The hacksaw is used to cut through metal. You can use it for sheet metal, bar steel, or whatever. It has a really fine blade on it here, so you just use it to cut through whatever type of metal you need to use. The last one is the ball peen hammer. The ball peen hammer is this one right here. This one is used a lot of times in auto body shops to pound out dents. It has a rounded ball on it here. It's called a ball peen hammer, B-A-L-L, peen, P-E-E-N, hammer, H-A-M-M-E-R, ball peen hammer, okay? And I'm not sure if I went over this one with you or not. If I did, I apologize, but we're going to go over it again. This is a back saw, very similar to the handsaw, except it has a stiff back on it here. And the back saw used to be used a lot to make picture frames, where you would put this in a 45-degree, called a miter box that had an angle of 45 degree, slide your wood underneath it, and this would cut it off at a 45-degree angle, and you put two of them together to make a 90-degree angle for a picture frame. With the advances they've had in the table saw and some of the other machines, the back saw is not used as much, but it still can be used as a hand saw if the hand saws are all being used and that sort of thing. That's just the first 9 or 10 tools that I want to go over with you for today. All I want you to do is watch the video. If you have a chance, step out into the garage and see if your parents have any of these. Send me upload a video or a picture and just send it to me, and I'll give you points. Otherwise, if you don't have anything, just say, Mr. Robbins, we don't have any of those tools, and maybe you'll have some that I'll show you tomorrow or the rest of the week. Okay, so thank you, and we'll get to some other tools, and I'll show you how to use them when we get back. Bye.